Hi everyone, welcome to the Holy Land with Moses' nephew, with Itamar, with me. That's the direction towards the Lion's Gate. Two lions from each side of the gate made it the Lion's Gate by the symbol of the Mamluk Sultan and the symbol of Jerusalem. That's where we have the first and the second station of the Via Dolorosa. The first and second station of the Via Dolorosa are where the courthouse was, where Jesus was condemned to crucifixion by the Roman governor of the time, Pontius Pilatus, and in front of it, the place where they hit and beat Jesus, forced him to carry the cross, put on him the thorn crown. The name of the street, Via Dolorosa, which is like to say the way of misery, and that's the way of the stations of the cross. You can see it in Hebrew, in Arabic, and in English. The Via Dolorosa count 14 stations from the first and second station that we said are over there towards the stations that I'm going to show you. On the way, you can see we're in the Muslim quarter, by the way. It's not the Christian quarter, but the Muslim quarter. We have some military border police over here that are watching Jerusalem for us, protecting Jerusalem for us. And we're getting to the third and the fourth station of the Via Dolorosa. The third station is here to the left-hand side, and that's where Jesus fell with a cross for the first time. I'm saying for the first time because later on, along the Via Dolorosa, Jesus will fall again and again. So this is the 13th station. At the third station, you can see it's written Armenian Catholic Patriarch, which is also a very special group that we have over here in the old city of Jerusalem. Station number 4. Station number 4 is where Jesus met up with his mom, Miriam, as we say in Hebrew, Mary, the way we say it in English, and that's the meeting point. So you can see the third station by the fourth station. Now, you can follow me and we'll go towards the fifth station. The fifth station is where Simony helped Jesus to carry the cross and to continue with the cross all the way up, as most of the walk of the Via Dolorosa is going up the hill. Now, of course, it is paved and the level of the street is a different level. The elevation over here is different because Jerusalem was a city that was destroyed and rebuilt so many times. So every time that the city was rebuilt, it was rebuilt over the earlier level. And that's how it got to be that we're walking in this level that we're walking right now. By the way, this street where we're walking right now, that continued down below, is called the Wadi. The Wadi is like the valley because it is in between the two mountains, Mount Moriah, Temple Mount, and the West Mountain that we have here in the old city of Jerusalem. So again, we can see the continuation of the Via Dolorosa street. We can see the two hands of Franciscus and Jesus. The bare hand is the hand of Jesus, and the one with the sleeve is the hand of Franciscus, that form the order of the Franciscans, which are known as the Custodia Terra Santa, the protectors of the Holy Land. So you can see over here the Jerusalem cross, the Holy Land cross, and you can see the name Simony from Cyrene, and we can see as well the rock over here. This rock is the rock where it is believed Jesus leaned on the wall, leaned on the rock, and as well his hand was carved into it. So you can see it over here. And many of the people that are walking over here, making their pilgrimage towards Jerusalem, they would like to lean on this rock, to pray on this rock, to make a wish over here. And from here, we'll continue up the stations towards station number 6 and station number 7. And you can follow me. Are you following? Are you in a good pace? You know, walking in Jerusalem is kind of having a basic training. You know that? I'm always saying that it's not really a vacation in Israel and in Jerusalem. You know, it's a tool. It's a tool, which means you're going to walk a lot. It's like a hiking tool. So be ready, get in shape before you're getting into Jerusalem. We're on our way towards the 6th station of the Via Dolorosa. Take a look at the street here. You would never see this street like that when you are in Jerusalem because of the situation, because of the time right now that, you know, Israel is in a war right now. We can see it like that, but this is not the a regular normal look of the city of Jerusalem, especially the Via Dolorosa, where you have shops from both of the sides of the street. As well, I want to mention, take a look at the sign that we have over here that lead us towards station number 6. Station number 6 is where Veronica wiped Jesus' face. And Veronica was a lady that lived over here in the street. And she saw Jesus when he walked this way. Walking up. Jesus is bleeding. Jesus is carrying this heavy cross. He's sweating. It's not an easy way to go up like that. And what have she done? She took a cloth and she wiped Jesus' face. And she actually got the image, the face of Jesus on that cloth. Not sure for 100% where the cloth is. There will be a few answers for that. Depends who are you asking. But this believed to be the location. Station number 6, you can see those numbers that escort us along the way. And you can see the name Veronica, which is also a special name if you think about it, because Vero, it's like to say the truth, and icon, the true icon, the icon of Jesus. Maybe it's her name because she's the one that wiped Jesus' face. Maybe it was not her name, and it's a name that was made up later on because of the event over here and because she was the one that got Jesus' face. What are you saying about continue on our way up? So, we can see from both of the sides, shops right now, as we said, are closed. One of the nice coffee shops in the city of Jerusalem is over here to the left-hand side. Me and Sachi, we had a coffee over here before. He's waving at us. And as well, it's like a cat coffee shop. You can see the beautiful cats that we got over here. And the name of that lovely cat, white cat over there, is Sukar. Sukar means sugar. So we are continuing our way up towards the 7th station. You know, sometimes I think it's important to frame the tour. By the way, we're going to have it's going to be a bit noisy. So maybe just a bit. New pavement, by the way. So, the city of Jerusalem, as I said, it went up. It's also not in the same size that it is right now. So the city of Jerusalem back in Jesus' time ended here. Right now, we are living the old city of Jerusalem from the time of Jesus. Jesus was not crucified in the city, but outside of the city ended here. Just imagine that this is a gate. Let's call it the Jaffa gate, also because of the direction. And that from here, Jesus is already outside of the walls. So we can see the number, station number 7. We can see a lot of times also the images by the number. And you can see that Jesus fell over here. So this is the second time already. Is the first time that he fell with a cross was station number 3. What we're going to do right now is that we'll continue on our way to station number 8. Great hummus we have over here. The name is called Lina Hummus, one of the best, although can recommend you a few others, but a really good place. We're getting to the place considered to be number 8, which is the station where the mothers of Jerusalem wept over Jesus, and Jesus told them, "Don't cry for me, cry for the children of Jerusalem." Cry because they will be in a time over here that the city will be destroyed, the temple will be destroyed. So we can see station number 8, the number is over here on top, and we can see the children of Jerusalem as well as we're taking a video, and he's telling them, "Don't cry for me, cry for the children of the city, cry for the temple, cry for the city, because they were all going to be destroyed by the Romans." We will continue to station number 9 now. So, please follow me. I hope that you are still in shape, have some energy. And As you can see, it's a market. Many people ask me why they travel with me, follow me between one station to another. Itamar, we just don't get one thing. No, what don't you get? How there are so many shops in this street? Why there are so many shops? So take a look at the shops we have. They are grinding coffee over here. They have all kinds of lamps and great stores, spices, dates, tahini, za'atar, clothes. The shops that you see are not just like shops for tourists, but shops for the locals. Do you understand that 40,000 people live in this city? I'm not talking about Jerusalem, I'm talking about the old city of Jerusalem. What about them? That's where they live. So that's where they buy. And I would also remind you, Jesus' time. Jesus didn't walk in a street that was just full of houses. Jesus walked in a market. Those shops, wherever Jesus walked carrying the cross. So actually having those shops, as you see right now, is having it the most authentic as it was. So maybe there is a bit of a difference than what used to sell back in the days 2,000 years ago, maybe more fruits, vegetables, and tools for kitchen. And now there are more things imported from China in some of the places. But except that, the same. It is a market. Now it was a market then. We're going up. Many beautiful cats, as you can see. I have to share that I'm also very into cats, and a cat, we'll make it singular, because I have a beautiful tricolor cat. We left the Muslim quarter. We got into the Christian quarter now. So you can see, if we also look at this area, you can see like the roofs of the houses. The first floor, ground floor, is usually a business. It could be a coffee shop, it could be a restaurant, it could be a shop. If we look in this direction over there, we'll see one of the nicest, most impressive synagogues we have in the old city of Jerusalem. You can see the white dome, and that's the Churva synagogue. It's a synagogue that was built, destroyed, rebuilt for the third time. And as we look straight ahead, we can see the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. We can also see kids playing soccer, football, depends where you're coming from. Because yeah, that's the main national sport of Israel. So you can see them playing, and you can see the blue domes of the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, the holiest church in the world, on our way to the 9th station of the Via Dolorosa. So we left the Muslim quarter, got into the Christian quarter, but it doesn't mean that everyone that live in the Christian quarter is Christian. Not like everyone in the Muslim quarter is Muslim, and the same about the Jewish quarter and the Armenian quarter. And that's the 4 quarters we have. A quarter as a neighborhood, it's not really equal quarters. The Muslim quarter is much bigger than the Christian, Jewish, and Armenian quarter altogether even. But it is divided by the names. And the majority of the people that living in the different quarters are by the religion of the quarter usually. Station number 9. Station number 9 is where Jesus fell with a cross for the 3rd time. And that's really before they took him up to the Golgotha, to the Calvary, Mount of the Skull. These stations, these were the first stations from 1 to 9 that we talk about. Soon we will get into the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, and we'll talk about the next stations, 10 to 14. So you'll be able to see it in my next video. And that will be already in the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. But in order to get to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre with 5 different denominations, 5 different groups of Christians, Orthodox and Coptic and Catholic and Armenian and Assyrian, you need to walk through this church. This church is an Ethiopian church. So you can say it's also part of the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, as if we go back in time to the first church that was over here in the 4th century, this was part of the church. The church was all the way till the Market Street, where we just been before. So you can see this beautiful also area, this very special area where we have also Ethiopians that live till today. We can see this door, which we call the humility door, as a door of honor and respect for the people that are visiting this church and visiting Jesus in his home. And you can see, you can have a round look of like 360 degrees of this place. Very peaceful place. You really can feel the holiness in this area. And we will go right now into the church. I would want to say we have a big community of Ethiopian Jews, and we have also a community of Ethiopian Christian. So visiting this place is one of the special holiest places for Ethiopian Christians around the world, and they are very much believed that they are the descendants of a lovely couple which is King Solomon, the son of King David, that built the Temple of Jerusalem 970 BC, and Queen Sheba. And as we'll get into the church, we will see the image of that meeting when Queen Sheba meet King Solomon in the Temple of Jerusalem. So let's go in, watch your head. Now we're getting to the lower part of the church, and we can see the Ethiopian Christian right here to the left hand side. And as you get out of the church of the Ethiopian here, we can see that we're in the plaza of the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. So this is the main entrance to the church, and we will make a video right now about the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. I want to thank you for watching the video of the stations of the Via Dolorosa outside of the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. Don't forget to subscribe me, The Holy Land with Moses' Nephew, with Itamar Buk. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.